What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simple Reacts. Shout out to my Hangover Gang fans out there. Appreciate everybody for watching. Tom MacDonald, brand new song, Snowflakes. I apologize for not getting this out yesterday. I had some things come up. Regardless, though, we got it today. Tom MacDonald, Snowflakes, my reaction. Let's get it.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician.
Oh, right off the bat, Tom, with the facts. When we lie to the government, they put us in prison. But when they lie to our faces, they're called politicians?
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so...
And I see something... Abortion's a hard topic because it's like... I guess I'm going to talk about this. Abortion's a tough topic because you have women out there who are sexually assaulted, and then, you have women out there that use the system just as like their personal birth control, that's the part of it that I do not agree with. Like, if you are conscious enough to go and have sexual relations with someone and, you happen to get pregnant, that is the choice that you made. And by playing God and reversing decisions as such is, in my mind, it's not okay. Now, like I said before, if a woman was raped, I would absolutely be an advocate for getting an abortion for that woman if that's what she chose. See, it's all about how it went down, what happened. It shouldn't just be a thing for the majority of people to be able to do, but it also shouldn't be something that, we look down on, because that's not fair either. That person didn't ask to have sexual relations. And I think that's the one thing that we're missing when it comes to like the whole abortion thing, is it's like we're killing babies. Think about both sides is all I have to say.
Government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration.
And sorry, I didn't even catch that part because I was thinking about the last part. He was talking about guns killing children and how abortion kills more children. So taking the guns away isn't, and that's the truth too. That's the truth too. I want to shed some light to that too. That's definitely the truth, because it's bad people with guns who kill people. It's not the gun. It's bad people. So, shout out to trying to stop them too.
You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing.
All right. Sorry, I just want to make sure it wasn't something else coming after that.
Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to...
I mean, that's definitely facts. Not that I hate America, but I hate what values and morals we've come to live by at this point. Like, for instance, being able to put things on a platform such as this, There's people out there that use it for good, and then there's people out there that use it for bad, and I think it needs to be more controlled.
These are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings.
Man, this song, Tom, what are you doing to me?
America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration.
All right, so that's fact. Like, think about that, right? Think about that, right? Like, that's something that is like a huge hot button topic right now. Immigration and racism. And Tom's saying if we're so racist, maybe we shouldn't encourage immigration. Like, fix one thing before you can fix another. And not to mention, like, the reason we have immigrants come to this country is because we're a safe haven during war, which seems to be what we cause all the fucking time. So it's like we're harboring people that need help from the countries that we're bombing the shit out of constantly. You know, and the racism thing is on a whole nother level in this country. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most?
Americans.
Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings.
Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures? Yo.
Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings.
Facts.
He, she, his, him, hers, them, they, screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight.
See, it's facts, man. It's facts. How can you preach equality and tolerance and then, you know what I mean? And then tell people to be a certain way? Like, how hypocritical is that bullshit? I'm going to be who the fuck I am. You be who the fuck you are. We can either be friends or not. Like, why does it have to go past that? We can either agree or not. Why does it have to go past that, though? Why does it have to go to skin color and shit? Like, how petty is that? That's like saying, I disagree because, you know, I like the color pink and you like the color blue. Who gives a fuck? It's a color. Like, has anybody stopped to really think about that? It's a fucking color. We're arguing over a color in America right now. What is this, the Crayola Wars of 2021? Like, what the fuck are we doing in this country? And I appreciate everybody who rocks on the right side of this shit. And all those who don't, fuck off my channel, please. I don't need racism. You know what I mean? Like, I don't rock with that shit. This ain't the Crayola Wars. Who gives a shit what color you are? I'm gonna dye my fucking skin like green or blue or some weird shit. Like, fuck being any color. Who gives a shit? That's all I'm saying. Shout out, Tom.
There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. So
Facts.
soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits.
Yeah. Do you think war sees color? Do you think people are seeing color when they're shooting each other, fighting for this country and dying for our right to hate them? See, that's the thing. People think they have the right to hate them, and you don't. You don't. You have certain rights in this country that were defended by men and women who sacrificed themselves. So people out there could be this way. So to anybody who watches this that might have any feelings towards black or white or anything in the race department at all, think about that. It was men and women who died. It wasn't, there's no color involved. They were people. That's all I'm saying.
Welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and
Facts.
elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The fourth.
See, I feel like Tom just called me out. Like, I'm actually angry to call myself an American. Like, I'm angry that we're at this point.
We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are so fake.
Damn, Tom. Damn, Tom. Damn, Tom.
Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes. They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store.
Yeah, right? We're going to put your guns and liquor right next to each other. You know what we're going to include in that whole fucking trifecta? Put a bank. Like, think about that. When people plan things, I mean, obviously they're not planning for crime, but they probably should be, considering it's one of the most prominent things we have in America. And it would probably go to really help out businesses and things like loss. It'd probably go a long way to set those things up, you know? But they don't. They don't. They're like, yeah, we have drive-through liquor stores. You need to drive. And I get it. I get it. I know what the fight will be. But it's like, think of the humane side of it. You can't get out of your vehicle, which you're probably driving drunk. If you're driving to a drive-through liquor store in the middle of the night, it's because you need more liquor, right? And this is just my take on it. I'm sure there's other people that just drive through because they don't want to get out of the car. But it's like, get the fuck out of your car. Walk inside the fucking store. I mean, during COVID, sure, drive-through liquor stores are great, right? Great. This is something that we're just now getting used to. And I guess I'm speaking from a place of like, how we got to this fucking shithole of America that we live in at this point. You know, politicians that run shit like they do. I'm going to get fucking clapped off of YouTube. I know it. I know it. If I disappear, guys, I mean, sorry. Sorry. Obviously, you'll know why. Like, it's just, it's so sad that even with freedom of speech, you can't talk about it. You can't say nothing. And even when you vote, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They proved that for how many years now? It doesn't matter. They're going to pick whoever the fuck they want to put in the government. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. America's probably going to end up in some weird bullshit. I mean, think about it. But why does it have to be like that? It doesn't. Does it? There's people out there perpetuating this stuff. And they're probably right under your noses. That's the problem in America. I would say that it's almost based on terrorism at this point. And that's a clappable word right there. And I don't really give a shit. Because it's like there's people in this country that have a belief. And then there's other people that have beliefs too. And that's all well and good. But then there's good people and bad people. And for some reason, the bad people want to see this country fail. Why? Ego? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Are there other countries out there like this? You know what I mean? Where their infrastructure is crumbling before anything else on the outside, even like on the outside, well, I guess not anymore in the past years, right? But there was a time when America looked like the shining diamond or whatever, you know, it was this place that you wanted to be, land of the free, home of the brave. And it's not quite the land of the free anymore. It is definitely home to the brave. That is for sure. But it's like, why can't we get back to the old values? And not like the old values like the 50s fucking bullshit. And you know what I mean? Like, why can't we just help the country work better? But instead we give a shit about people because of their color. The color of their fucking skin. And stupid shit like that is why we fight. And that's why I call that shit terrorism. Because who in their right mind starts a war over colors of skin. There's good people out there and there's bad people out there, folks. Start pointing them out in your communities. Be the change you wish to see in the world. You want to stop it? Then fucking help stop it. Don't let people walk around and talk shit. Don't let people walk around and be racist. See, I think there's...
Empowering women used to be different than this before. No more snowflakes. They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before.
Facts.
The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole.
Facts.
I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children...
No, fuck that, Tom. Don't even ever apologize.
Shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if I...
Tom, don't ever apologize to us again, please. Even if that just set you up for a really dope bar. Please don't say sorry to us. Do your thing, man. Help change this fucking world.
The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit MacDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy.
Now imagine that 40 years of doing that, what that's going to breed into the children of tomorrow. Think about that. In 40 years, people in this country won't be able to stand up for themselves anymore. And that's sad. We'll even go as far as like 80, 100 years. And yeah, sure, most of you will be like, oh, I'll be dead by then. Well, good for fucking you. Don't rub it in. You know? Because it's like, just because you're not going to be here and see it, that doesn't mean you don't do anything to help the people coming after you. Like, I feel like people are so selfish. They're like, fuck it, I'll throw my bottles out the window. I'm only going to live 60, 100 years. Who gives a shit? They'll be gone before I'm dead. Or after I'm dead, I won't even care. Selfish. You're selfish. That's pretty selfish. Just saying. Shout out, Tom. Shout out to you, Tom. Hangover gang. Let's go.
They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming.
And that's the facts. I'm sorry, guys. Normally I don't do this. And this is probably going to come up in some later videos, completely unrelated to Tom's video here. Completely addicted to nicotine and I smoke too many cigarettes. So I thought this would be a shorter video. It is not. So please excuse me. And I hope, you guys can understand that everyone has their faults. Tom's making my mind work too hard. He's spitting straight fire. Straight fire.
Capitalism, like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma.
Like, come on. Let's go.
Damn, dog.
See, I think part of the thing, and maybe it's just because I haven't seen too many channels, maybe they just get fucking clapped because people like to control the fucking universe and shit, and they think that what I was talking about earlier, like content creators that are shitty, they probably think I am because I talk about fucking real shit. But you know what the fact of the matter is like, hold on, I'm losing my thought here.
We're all afraid. And things are tough while you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma.
I don't know. I lost it. I was going to go on another rant. I'm sorry, guys. It's just one of those days today.
Damn, dog. We're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are so fake. Oh no.
And I hate to say it, but people in America, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Think about that. Think about everything Tom said. And you know what the thing is, too? Is there's a lot of closed-minded people out there, right? And that's cool. That's cool. All well and good. No big deal. But it's like, just open your fucking mind for a second. Step outside of the closed world that you happen to live in. Be universal for a moment. What's wrong with that? It's called self-betterment. Be better people. Self-reflection is the first step. The first step. Wow. Went from serious to fucking up here. Good job, Simple. Self-reflection is the first step to self-betterment. When you can't admit your own faults to yourself out loud, staring yourself in the fucking mirror right in your own eyes, then you aren't ready for this world. Go back the fuck home. Go try again. Think about that. I want everybody out there who watches this video, try that. If you get this far in this video, try that. Just for me. Tell me how you feel after. I do it every single day. I wake up and I point my own flaws out to myself. You know why? Because it makes me realize that I'm not perfect. It makes me realize that there's a lot I can still work on. But you know what else it does? It makes me work on it. Instead of just putting it to the wayside like most people in this world do. Don't be that person. Be better.
I said that there be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make it.
And I'm sorry, Tom, I have to call you out. I love the soap idea. But every time you say snowflakes and I see the soap falling, is that a double and I'm missing it? Look at your big old nipple hanging out of your fucking overalls right now, Tom. Jeez. You're getting a little fucking X-rated on us here. Tom. Showing you nips.
I see it your way, no way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes. We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid. Y'all are so fake.
It's facts. How many people melted down when they heard this song? How many people melted down when he hit that chorus and was like, you're all ashamed of yourselves, we're ashamed of you too. That's hard fucking facts. Tom, I gotta talk to you, bro. Like, I just want to have conversation with you. Like, you seem, you're just such an intelligent fucking person when it comes to this type of stuff. And it's just like, I don't know, if you guys want to see a Tom MacDonald interview, let me know in the comments. You think that's something we could get going? I would definitely be down. It would take me a couple days probably to write some questions and stuff like that just so I can seem half-assed as smart as fucking Tom MacDonald is. But, you know, I want to know the behind the scenes. Like, I want to know kind of in depth of how he really feels about this stuff. Like, I want to hear him talk about it. Maybe he's done it before. Link me in the comments below, whatever. But I think that'd be something really cool. Have a conversation with Tom.
Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way, no way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
Run, Tom. You're in the middle of a fucking war zone right now. Just like he found this random spot. You're just like, we're going to shoot this shit right here. And then the fucking alarm sounds. He's like, oh shit. Everybody get the fuck out. That was a really dope video. I don't like the I don't like the soap. I'm sorry, Tom. I don't like the soap. I just wish it was something else. And I don't even know what. It was a good idea. I like where you went with it. I think the problem was that it was too clumped. I think that was my problem. But I'm sure if you'd blown it through a fan, it probably would have been a little harder to see. Maybe, I don't know. Other than that, the video was fire. I mean, come on. Subject matter's fire. Everything you... Come on. Come on. If you ain't a Tom MacDonald fan and you're watching these videos, get the fuck out of here. Like, we don't need that here. This is Hangover Gang territory right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't... You want to be better people? Come chill. Like, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to let this play out, though. I don't want to take any of the playtime away from Tom like that. I mean, not that I haven't already skipped around the video a bunch. Probably killed the algorithm. I'm sorry. We're at least going to make sure the average playtime goes up for this view. And then we're going to make sure that we watch these ads, because ad revenue. We're watching Tom MacDonald. We support artists on this channel. We watch the ads. Just saying. I was going to say something else, and I ain't even going to go there because I think I've already said enough on this video, to get clapped. So hopefully I still have a channel tomorrow or even after this video drops and the bot goes through my video and sees that I've said a bunch of clappable words. And I'm not going to clip the shit out either, because why would I censor myself, first of all? And if that did happen, have fun censoring me. Like, that's just a sad fact that we can't have the freedom of speech. And I'm just saying if it happens. I'm not saying it will. I'm kind of preparing myself for it. Because it's like, people get so scared about just saying certain words because they don't want to be, like, demonetized and things like that. I don't really give a shit. You want to demonetize me? Go fucking ahead. Because I'm going to still spit the fucking truth. Like, you can't make money talking the truth, but the news can make money lying to us constantly. So I guess that'd be my argument. Shout out to the Hangover Gang for sticking with me through this one. Shout out to the Hangover Gang for representing this man through and through, for being better people, for making changes in this world. And shout out to Tom MacDonald for providing content like this for reactors like me to be able to sit here and go over and, it just, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for your music. I appreciate it. All right. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified next time I drop another video. If you enjoyed today's content or my rant at all, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't, smash the crap out of that thumbs down button. Either way, it's all love. I appreciate you guys for being here. We'll see you on the next one.